Welcome to the Coon Rapids 4th of July Parade here. We are coming to you today from Mississippi Boulevard. I'm Steve Erickson, along Tiffany Fick.
Yes, thanks for having me, Steve.
Yeah, you're one of the organizers here of this whole big event, right?
I am on many events, so all-school reunion, 5K, bingo, all kinds of things during this time.
Yeah, quite the festivity planned. It's over 3 days here, July 2nd through the 4th. Of course, the big ending is the fireworks. Hopefully, those can go off without a hitch. Hope there's no rain.
No, 5K is in the morning of the 4th of July, so I'm like, no rain that day or thunderstorms.
No. All right, leading off the parade here, we have the Coon Rapids Police Department.
And in the leading squad, we have Sergeant Newman.
We got a warm one for a parade out here today. We were saying there was very little wind.
Steve and I are sitting. We are sacrificing our.
We got our black shirts on, and we're all good attracting the heat. About mid-80s, but like I said, no rain and beautiful out.
It is. It's in a great turnout. The streets are packed full of people, so this is awesome to see.
Yeah, waiting for that the candy eventually from some of the units that will no doubtly get thrown.
Right. Well, after the PD leading the parade here, we have the Coon Rapids VFW Post 9625. The VFW is an organization set up to help out all veterans that have served in the military. But we don't stop there. We also donate funds to youth activities. We donate time to community service. We fight for soldier benefits on Capitol Hill, and we never, never forget those who lost their lives defending our freedom.
All right, and right behind them we have the Metro Marine Color Guard. That is still, there we go. That truck was still the VFW. We have the Metro Marines up next. They are an organization working with the active Marine Corps in their mission. They work with the recruiters in their delayed entry efforts with Toys for Tots in December and do parades, funerals, and other Marine Corps related activities when they are needed. Membership is open to all Marines, active, retired, reserved, honorably discharged, and Navy corpsmen that have served with Fleet Marine Force.
Coming up next, we have Grand Marshal Milo Hartman. Milo and his family have lived in Coon Rapids since 1967. He has been involved with various committees, organizations, and activities in Coon Rapids, namely the Charter Commission.
There he is.
We got Milo. Safety Commission, Parkinson's Support Group Facilitator, Credit Union Board of Directors, Homeowner Association Board, CRAA softball coach, Nights Unite, and church activities. Milo is very excited to represent the 4th of July this year as our Grand Marshal.
That's quite the list there, so we welcome him. Up next we have the Coon Rapids 4th. Oh, this is the Sheriff's Office, all right. We're seeing that, but we have the Sheriff's Office is up next here. They have a proud history since it was established on June 30th, 1857. The Sheriff's Office responds to 911 calls for service for Anoka County communities that do not have their own police departments. The Sheriff also provides specialized functions throughout the county, such as water patrol, recreational vehicle enforcement, and special investigations. Current Sheriff is Brad Wise, who's in his first term.
All right, and our former police chief.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now we have the royalty, right?
Yes. Now we have these beautiful ladies here. The Coon Rapids Royal Ambassador Program is a Coon Rapids Snowflake Days event. It has been on hiatus for the last couple of years, but it plans to be back in action for the 2024 Snowflake Days 60th anniversary celebration. We are thrilled today to have Miss Coon Rapids Emily Schumacher, Miss Coon Rapids Outstanding Teen Kenley Barbaro, Miss Coon Rapids Princess Haley Olsen, Kendall Eichman, and Ava Anderson representing our city float.
All right, behind that we have the Coon Rapids City Council members. There's Mayor Jerry Cook driving that cart.
And he has the People Mover cart with his whole family on there.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's driving a little back and forth here, a little crazy, I don't know.
He's got his littlest granddaughter on the back there. She's hanging on for dear life.
There's Councilmember Brad Gaskoviak, who's walking along the road along with Sean Novak.
Oh, Brad's handing out candy?
Yeah, he's got a whole bag full. And then Sean there is in the hat. One of our new faces on the city council this year as well. And Brian Armstrong is somewhere behind that.
We lost Brian.
We launched him. All right. Well, up next, we have the Coon Rapids High School Marching Cardinals.
The Coon Rapids Marching Cardinals are proud to kick off their 2023 competitive season. Their show this fall is titled Nevermore, which is a dark story inspired by the poetry of Edgar Allan Poe.
All right, let's take a listen. High School Marching Band. Up next, we have the Anoka-Hennepin Independent School District number 11.
The Anoka-Hennepin School District number 11's float features a little country schoolhouse reminiscent of their beginnings. The 13 communities in the district were dotted with small schoolhouses from the mid-1800s into the 20th century. In 1952, 31 small districts consolidated into the Anoka-Hennepin School District, which is now the largest in the state, serving 39,000 students and preparing students for a future without limit.
Not many students could fit into that thing, huh?
No, that's definitely...
It's a different kind of portable than we're used to.
That is true. That's a couple student schoolhouse right there.
All right, up next we have the Miss St. Francis Ambassador Program. Of course, they got to get that wave perfected, right? And Isanti is on that float too as well. They kind of joined forces with their waves here. All decorated festive there in blue with flags and
oh, we got a guy following the float. He's jamming.
all right, and there is our new city mascot, Rocky. He's actually making his debut in the parade. This is the very first public appearance for the city's new community mascot. And Pat Carlson is there as well, leading his MC skills to lending his MC skills rather to the float to help introduce Rocky. Coon Rapids has used raccoons in its city logos dating back to the late 60s and early 70s. In fact, they are the inspiration for the city's name. We believe it was the abundance of raccoons along the creek and the river that led early settlers in the 1800s to choose the name Coon Creek, which eventually led to the city of Coon Rapids. Also joining Rocky's crew today is the Coon Rapids High School competitive cheer team, who volunteered to share in the Rocky excitement.
And the cheer program is a nonprofit team who just wants to be involved in the community and give a good parade experience, and that they're doing.
Yeah, they join us. I'm pretty sure they're here most years, so good to have them.
And let's give a shout out to Rocky. So
it's got to be pretty hot. Yeah. Well, you know, Rocky's got more fur than us, so right. It's got to be a little hot out here today. Up next, this is the Highlander Games.
The Highlander Games is your friendly local game store. They serve the Twin Cities area for about 10 years this fall, hosting tabletop board, trading card, and video game events daily.
Of course, video games very popular among the young and old, right?
Right. This way you can get out instead of being in your house. You can go there and play video games.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
We got Pikachu with them and some candy. It's a good combo.
Yeah. And right behind that, we have the Coon Rapids Fast Pitch. They're offering fast pitch softball to all of Coon Rapids 8 to 14, all girls only. T-ball as well. So you want to check that out if you're interested. Lots of different community groups to get involved in. Looks like they're handing out some candy.
Flyers, candy.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Anoka High School Marching Band.
Bands are always fun, the big part of the parade, right? To be able to hear what they have, and we'll take a listen to what they're doing out here today. There you have it, the Anoka High School Marching Band, rather. Lots of water I've noticed along those. They got spray bottles to spray them and the water crews along that are very helpful today. Up next, we have the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Center. They got a vehicle in the parade here. They're carrying a banner that says Muslims for loyalty, love for all, hatred for none. Their website, muslimsforpeace.org. They've been in our community for a number of years now. I know they're just down the block from City Hall on Robinson Drive.
I love all the different participants we have in the parade.
It's such a variety, yeah.
It's great for our community to be able to see all of the businesses that are so local to them. Next up, we have Donnelly Stucco. Donnelly Stucco, the name you have trusted for over 100 years, is now Donnelly Stucco and Exteriors. They are still the Twin Cities' #1 stucco contractor, and now your completed exterior contractor, which includes roofing, windows, and siding. Whether you are building a new house, updating your existing home, or have experienced storm damage, let Donnelly Stucco's professional team give you a free inspection today. You can give them a call or check them out at donnellystucco.com to see what Donnelly can do for you. And I will give them kudos to this amazing float here.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And we have on their float as well as Eileen of Eileen's Daycare Darlings. So.
All right, up next we have Senate District 35. This is the Minnesota DFL. They are walking with Dean Phillips, who is also next here, it looks like. They're holding some signs here. See Zach Stevenson's here. And then, like we said, right behind that, we have Dean Phillips. For Congress, Congressman Dean Phillips represents Minnesota's 3rd Congressional District, which includes Coon Rapids. Representative Phillips is focused on lowering costs for families, reducing crime, and making Congress work. That's quite the big task there.
Yes, yes it is.
His bipartisan track record proves his motto, everyone's invited. And we're getting, I want to say pelted by bubbles, but hitting here. It's got that bus here.
That is, I've never seen something like that before.
It says coffee and conversation. It looks like there's a window that opens.
It's a old school food truck.
Maybe an idea for next year's carnival?
Retro.
Can start. All right, we have Coon Rapids Recreation up next.
The City of Coon Rapids Rec on the Spot team, the staff offers a free drop-in play and crafting time at city parks all summer long. The staff is at Thorpe on Mondays, Sand Creek on Tuesdays, Prairie Oaks on Wednesdays, and Woodcrest on Thursdays from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Each Monday through Thursday, the team is at Riverview Park from 12:30 to 2:30, and the program runs through August 10th.
Yeah, they are off for the holiday, but 4th of July week, but they'll be back the week of July 10th for one more month, and that's a pretty cool program. Lots of folks, lots of kids getting out in the parks and involved in that. We have the Girl Scouts of Coon Rapids up next. They've been around for over 100 years, teaching girls to use courage, confidence, and character to get things done. From discovering new activities, participating in outdoor adventures, developing entrepreneur skills, there's always one word. Entrepreneur skills and exploring science, technology, and math. Girl Scouts are on a mission to positively impact the world. All right, Frowick's Towing is up next. Towing and Recovery. They are a family-owned and operated business since 2004, serving the metro area. One of those things you hope you don't need, but got to have those around in case, just in case. Up next, Coon Rapids Swim and Dive. They have a truck and a pontoon decorated to promote the Coon Rapids Swim and Dive teams. Do they have a mascot on there or something?
They have a mascot and they're on a pontoon. So they get an A for creativity here.
So pontoon, is that kind of like the substitute for the pool?
Yeah.
Is that,
Yes.
is that what we're doing here?
It's just not as refreshing when you jump off it.
Would actually be nice to have a pool out here that they could just
I
be
actually
sitting
agree.
in today.
We should recommend next year they bring us a pool.
Is that a bird or what is that?
I think it's a fish.
I mean, you're probably right because that would be water related.
We want to give our thanks to all of the mascots out here today. So
Yeah.
we have a line on standby just in case.
Right. I mean, it's a warm day to be in a costume.
They're also passing out candy, so see the kids watching very.
All right. Up next, we have the Dixieland Pickup Band.
The Dixieland Pickup Band is a live band in 1930 model AAA Ford truck with red and white striped canopy.
This is a Model AA Ford truck with red and white striped canopy.
I think I said AAA.
You did.
Sorry.
You were thinking of the tow truck
I was.
and having problems with your car.
Yeah, right.
Model AA. I was thinking, I've heard of Model T. I
Yeah,
don't know that I've
right.
heard of Model AA a bunch.
Thanks for that correction, Steve.
But
1930 model AA truck.
yeah, that is pretty cool.
With a canopy. Oh, look, and the sides fold down.
Yeah. We got 4 members.
Oh,
Of
he's
the
a
band.
microphone.
He's singing from the driver's seat, so I guess make that 5 members. It does include the driver.
When they say live band, they're not joking. Live band while driving the truck.
We don't recommend that for other folks. All right, we have the American Royal Beauties up next, I believe. They're a national scholarship pageant based on communication skills and confidence building. Their motto is Crown to Serve, meaning their queens dedicate their year to service and community building. Today's float features a wide variety of state, local, and even national title holders of all ages.
I love having royalty at floats.
Yeah, that's such a great thing.
An
Up next,
American tradition.
we have the Black Sheep Barber Studio.
The Black Sheep Barber Studio opened on October 10th, 2020. Their participants of this parade include owner Caleb Sammons and his family, Kayla, which is his wife, and his son, Kason, barbers, clients, and friends. And they're located over in the strip mall of Coon Rapids Boulevard.
Good Lord, yeah. Looks like they're handing out maybe some coupons along the route here. Up next, we have the Coon Rapids Mat Bandits. The Mat Bandits Wrestling Club is a youth wrestling club for grades K through 12. The nonprofit takes pride in providing opportunities for youth sports. They teach young kids about the sport of wrestling and how to grow into responsible young adults. Creating memories and lifelong friends, they offer year-round wrestling opportunities. Yeah, shout out to everyone on the parade today that took time out on the holiday weekend to sign up and bring out all their supporters and group members. Up next, we have the Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band.
The Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band and Flag Corps is comprised of 7th to 12th grade students. Under the direction of Katie Hartman, Jake Matheson, and Kimber Sullivan, the band performs in metro areas and community events throughout the summer.
All right, as they approach us here, we're going to listen in. right, my watch just notified me that we're in a loud environment. That was the Forest Lake Ranger Marching Band playing a little Lady Gaga. Bad Romance. All right, Northland 300 is up next. This is a nonprofit organization that raises money for Special Olympics Minnesota by snowmobiling. They average 65 to 135 riders. This coming January, they'll be their 36th year. They have raised more than $5 million. That's quite the amount there. They have the world's largest truck convoy. They hold it at Running Aces. I think this is the one that goes on the freeway one of the days.
Yeah, that's really amazing. $5 million. Wow.
Yeah.
Next up, we have New Creations Childcare and Learning Center. New Creations, they have a logo-decorated van and families of New Creations walking behind wearing New Creation shirts, handing out flower seed packets and suckers. They have a really nice facility on Hanson, the new one they just built.
Yeah. Getting a nice little breeze now. The sun went down a little. It feels awesome. Up next, this is the Hmong College Marching Band. I believe, was 22. Prep Academy Marching Warriors. They were founded in 2004 with a mission to provide the best integrated, challenging, and well-rounded educational experience to students in grades K through 12. Today, they serve more than 2,400 students across grades K through 12, providing them with tools they need to succeed beyond high school. They're made up of students in grades 6 through 12, the band, from first-year band students to recently graduated seniors. With over half the ensemble being new to the world of marching, they are thrilled to be stepping into their third year of parade marching. Let's take a listen. All right, up next we have the Minnesota Star Martial Arts.
Their walkers are in formation with martial arts demonstrations periodically throughout the parade. So you'll see them stop, do a formation, and keep going.
So the little ones are so you start so young, but you know, the younger you start, the better you get, right?
Yes.
As you get older.
So cute. Some of those little ones are going to be multiple black belts by the time they get to adulthood.
Exactly. This must be the Let Kids Be Kids. They provide a safe place to come and be kids in a secure environment. They're hosted their first Don't Be Spoke to represent your state. They had 2 teams from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to battle against another team. They gave away first, second, and third place, $1,500 to the grand champion, the team that took home the trophies and the cash prize. Let Kids Be Kids has now formed a majorette dance team. Their motto, let our children live to enjoy their future. Put the guns down, let our children live.
Program encouraging kids to be active in these different organizations.
Exactly.
Next up, we have North United. CR United Soccer Club is a community-based soccer club that's dedicated to providing the opportunity for all youth to grow physically, socially, and mentally through the game of soccer. They serve over 1,000 youth, ages 3 to 19. Northern Lights Soccer Club is dedicated to bringing soccer to the youth in the North Metro area. They focus on training their players to become quality players while gaining lifelong lessons and experiences. Competitive Soccer North United Soccer Club is a partnership with Coon Rapids United and Northern Lights Soccer to provide competitive soccer opportunities with the chances to compete at all levels of play within Minnesota. They are committed to developing strong community relationships with their players, families, and community businesses and organizations. They are continuing to grow and develop winning teams over time without compromising their beliefs or values.
And you walk over to the soccer complex or go by there anytime from spring to fall, that place is packing, and they are just going to town over there playing soccer.
It always is interesting. You have to drive down that road really slow because
Yeah.
every once in a while a soccer ball will surprise you.
Exactly. Up next, we have the Senate District 35 Republicans. They care about our community and they seek to support those who feel the same way. I don't feel that we're in 2023, so we're in between election years, but we're already seeing the stuff gearing up for the 2024 presidential election. So I imagine that's why we have some of those folks still here in our parade this year. Next year, expect even more.
It confuses me, Steve, because I don't know what election year we're at here and what we're. So I always have to do some research.
Well, you do, because it starts so early, so you think it's this fall, but it's actually a whole nother,
Right.
year past that. If you're just joining us, you are watching the Coon Rapids 4th of July Parade here on CTN. I'm Steve Erickson along with Tiffany Fick. We're bringing you all the highlights here from the Coon Rapids Parade, and we're having a good time. And we got some drums coming up here. This is the River City Rhythm, it looks like. They are from Anoka. They're excited to be back on the streets, bringing their unique ability to entertain to the crowds this summer. They've won numerous awards and championships both at the state and national level. They enjoy what they do and love performing for crowds, and they hope you enjoy today's performance. You can learn more about them by visiting their website, rivercityrhythm.org. Right before that, did we have
We had Simmons for school board.
Okay.
So
that's Scott Simmons. He's a candidate for the Anoka Independent School Board in this fall's election. So we do
Yes.
have some school board up for election this year. Up next, we have the Coon Rapids Youth Hockey Association.
they're followed by the Minnesota Blue Ox, the junior A team that also plays at Coon Rapids Ice Center. Coon Rapids Youth Hockey Association provides an enjoyable introduction to youth hockey for players of all skill level and abilities ages 4 to 15. Coon Rapids Youth Hockey currently is comprised of 237 players.
I just saw this truck the other day when I was at the ice. I'm like, that was pretty cool. I love the blue.
It is awesome.
I was out taking some photos of the setup of the carnival, and I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty neat truck.
They're a great team. They give back to Coon Rapids a lot, so they really enjoy being here, which is great.
That is great. Up next, is this Nest to Threads? Yes, this is Nest to Threads Boutique. They have an SUV pulling a 4x8-foot trailer float with 4 walkers. They're handing out promos and candy. They are on Coon Rapids Boulevard, and they have a unique setup there where people can actually rent a space if they want to sell stuff for a week at a time or a couple months at a time. We did a story on them. It's a pretty unique idea for folks that can't pay for a whole storefront. They kind of band together and have a place to sell their goods. Uh-oh, this is something the kids don't want to see yet, right?
Right, exactly. Next up, we have Cocky's Bus Company. Cocky's Bus Service has been transporting kids safely since 1947. They are driving our tomorrow today. This is something all parents love to see come September.
Exactly. The kids, not so much, but of course they're usually hiring during the summer. They need more help, so if you can, give them a call and help them out. Up next, we have the Brooklyn Park Lion Drum and Dance Corps. For the past 14 years, the group has continued to grow and flourish. They've had many highlights, they've had many awards, and we really just want to take a listen to hear what they got for us today. Which might be nothing at the current moment, but we will wait patiently. Here we go. there you have it, the Brooklyn Park Lions Club Drum and Dance Corps. It features about 20 to 30 children and teens. They continuously perform at special events and summer festivals throughout the Twin Cities. And they really get into it.
Next up, we have Corner Fringe. Corner Fringe Ministries is pulling a hay wagon. And we have somebody on it speaking.
Kids still filling other kids' candy bags here on the sidelines. It's pretty cool. The sun went away for a bit. It feels just about perfect right now. Up next, it looks like we got the fire department.
We have the fire department. In E1 here, we have firefighter Matnich and his family. I'm sorry, Matonich. We always call him Matnich, so I should correct that.
Tiffany, we should insight. Your husband is a captain of the department, right? Or
Battalion chief.
Battalion chief. Yeah. Thank you. I know he was just promoted recently.
Yeah. And we have Rescue 3, and firefighter Reinhardt is driving that. Her daughter is also in there. Next up, we have Grass 1 and the boat. And in there we have Fire Marshal Williams and his family, his girlfriend Amy and her grandchildren, as well as we have firefighter McGee's kids and his wife on there. And my favorite truck is next.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
No reason here. That's cool. I like they always bring out the old engine that they found, and they restored this thing.
And finally, the antique fire truck being driven by Captain Yonke and his wife, and she is dressed accordingly to be with the fire truck. Oh gosh, they all are. That's awesome. So his wife Cindy, I believe that's his children as well.
Oh yeah, your husband's not on here. Is he doing something else?
He's actually working today, Steve. That's convenient.
Okay. I'm like, he's not on the truck. I thought that's why it was your favorite truck.
No, I just love the antique truck because a lot of stations don't have those. So I feel like it's unique to Coon Rapids.
All right, look at this sign. Get your buns to church. This is Connections Church. They are new to Coon Rapids. They are a growing church committed to building relationships as they build God's kingdom. They're located off Foley Boulevard, just south of McDonald's. And today they are serving the Coon Rapids community by cleaning up the parade route. So I think that's interesting. Normally we end with the fire department, but they are actually our last unit here today. And they are cleaning up trash and other stuff along the route. So you can see them there with the bags, and they're all set to help everyone out here.
So big thank you to them. It's not a desirable job, but they're willing to do it. So
I say that's the thing. Like, somebody's got to do it, right? So we're glad they volunteered, and welcome to the community.
I had cleaned up garbage last year for the carnival, and I can tell you, I probably won't do it again.
It's quite a lot. We got some bike cops at the end here. Like I said, I took some photos the other day, and that's when they had all the barrels just sitting out. So I was thinking of all that trash, all of the recycling that has, developed from the carnival.
Right.
It's got to go somewhere. Hopefully mostly in those containers down there during the course of the 3-day celebration, which kicked off today, of course, with the parade. The carnival opened up noon, and there are some more stuff coming up today. We have Firefighter Bingo. That is back this year.
That is back after a hiatus. So I believe 2019 was the last time we had it.
So we had people asking for it. So get down there, play bingo from 2 to 5 today. It's hosted by the Miss Coon Rapids Scholarship Program today from 2 to 5 and also from 6 to 9. Of course, it's the big all-class reunion tonight from 5 to 10, right?
It is, and we have put a lot of work into planning that, so we really want to see Coon Rapids grads come out, engage with each other, find out what everybody's up to, so really, really great event.
All right, and then we have some live music tonight by Arena from 6 to 10, and that Shortstop, I believe, was hosted that or paid for that, right?
Yes, yep. Shortstop did, and Arena actually tours. They have a tour bus, so this is a really special treat that Coon Rapids gets to have today.
Yeah, with the all-class reunion, so that's great. Moving on to tomorrow, July 3rd, the Midway opens at noon from 2 to 5 and 6 to 9 again. Firefighter Bingo. That's hosted by Coon Rapids Police Explorers in the afternoon, Coon Rapids Police Reserves in the evening. We'll have a car show from 5 to 11, so come down and see some cool classic type cars, and then live music from 6 to 10 with the Castaways. And then moving to the 4th of July again, we start off with a firecracker 5K. That's something near and dear to your heart, I know.
Yes, I am the chair of that event, and this is our 7th year, I believe, 1 year off with COVID, and we have a lot of runners. It's going to be a great event. I have already said we're not going to have rain, we're not going to have thunderstorms, so come out. If you haven't signed up, you still can. You can sign up the day of as well online. So we'd love to see more people out there, and it's a great event. The community really comes together for that.
All right, so that's at 8 a.m. There's a kids' sparkler dash at 9:15. The carnival again opens from noon to 11 with the food trucks, the Lions tent, pull tabs. It will be a busy day on the 4th, of course. Firefighter Bingo from 1 to 4 is hosted by Coon Rapids Baseball, and from 5 to 9, it's hosted by the Coon Rapids All-Class Reunion. Live music, the Rockin' Hollywoods will be out there from 6 to 10. And, of course, we hope it can go off. The big fireworks display will be happening at 10 o'clock. Keep our fingers crossed.
It will. I've already said we're not picturing it. And what's great about the reunion is we provide 2 scholarships as well to the high school. So the money raised from bingo and from the tip jars tonight from the reunion will go back into a scholarship for a girl and a boy at the high school.
Oh, that's awesome. Great deal there. We got some excited kids here along the play route dancing for us. So if you are coming up for the fireworks, make sure you arrive early because it's always a big crowd. It takes a little while to get out, but
and just remember to have patience. There is a lot of people working really hard out there to get everybody in and out as quickly as possible. So just come with your patience ready to go.
Yeah, and we're looking at right now the new Coon Rapids Fire Station. This is cool. It is almost done. I mean, it looks done from the outside. They're still doing some finishing preps, but this is the new Fire Station 3 that is located here pretty much across from Anoka Ramsey Community College. So they will open up here later this summer, and I'm sure they're very excited about it.
They are very excited. John will actually be at this station, so he is looking forward to moving over here. Yeah,
something he talks about every day, or is it that exciting after? It's pretty cool. I was in there kind of on a tour. We did a story when all the contractors are in there and just doing stuff, and looks really nice. It's really made for training. So yeah, and next year we'll have internet service from here, so our live coverage will look even better. We're excited. We're excited about that. We'll have better internet.
You're going to steal the fire department
right
internet.
In this spot. Well, for this parade, yeah.
Of course. Well, what's great about this station too is there's a glass window in the front, so the antique truck will be displayed at all times.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So more on that, and we'll have a kind of a not groundbreaking, but a ribbon cutting once it's open here later this summer. All right, that's all we got here. Folks are packing up and heading down. Be sure to get out to the carnival if you can. Again, runs through July 4th at Boulevard Plaza, which is at 11002 Crooked Lake Boulevard on the grounds of the Coon Rapids Ice Center. Appreciate you helping us out here.
Thanks, dude.
Tiffany.
It was so fun.
With the other folks unveiling Rocky. So we're happy to have you here today. Thank you at home for watching. We hope everyone has a safe holiday week and weekend, and we'll see you back here again next year.
Thanks, everyone.